With Disney Plus set to introduce us to Kate Bishop, who will have a major role in the MCU going forward, we are finally learning some details on this character. So let's talk about what we know so far leading into the first season. So this came directly from a recent article by the EW, and they stated, and I quote, "Kate is a 22-year-old kid, and she's a big Hawkeye fan. She has a wonderfully annoying and equally charming manner about her because she's such a fangirl of Hawkeye. The relationship grows from that. But the biggest problem for Clint is Kate Bishop and the onslaught of problems that she brings into his life." End quote. So while there isn't too much on what problems she brings in, I think it's safe to assume that if we just look at the set photo leaks, the reports out there and everything, that she has it really bad in with the mob in some way, or multiple mobs and factions, and she's on the run, she's hiding, and she's chose to idolize Hawkeye because he is a human, which is what she is, and if she hones her craft, she will be as good as he is. So the two of them will intersect, they will become partners, he will become protective of her, and this will lead us in a new direction for these two characters working together, being partners, and her kind of studying and looking up to him a little bit more, understanding what comes with the job and also the problems that come with it, because it's not all, glamorous to be a superhero, which we definitely see in the MCU. Now, at the same time, the fact that she's 22 years old I think is interesting here, because they're definitely going to have her be young for a while because it makes sense. They want this character to grow in the MCU. Having her be 22 years old post-blip gives them decades worth of content if they want, which honestly is probably exactly what they're looking to do. So overall, some interesting details here, because previously it's been teased that he's going to be a father figure of sorts to her, almost like an adopted father. And I think that's honestly a good angle to explore, because it seems like she's not going to have anything left over, and she really does want his approval and him to sort of accept her for who she is, and that he's going to, kind of bring her into his family and then continue to train her, bring her into the Avengers, and then she's going to grow to have her own family with the Young Avengers, which, again, sort of will mimic the comics in some ways with obvious changes. But overall, I'm super hyped about this. This is one of my most anticipated newer Marvel characters coming to the MCU, so I can't wait to see how they handle this, especially with a very talented actress.